What an incredible show that was. We had some magic, we had some music, and we had an unexpected hero. My guests tonight are man on the street, Keith Coast, magician John Armstrong, and magician Robert Ramirez. I'm Rob Balchunas, and this is Talking Shed. Well, our conversation is just beginning. You can hit us up on the social medias, or you can call us at 1-855-SHED-LIVE. I want to get right into this. We're going to go to our man on the street, Keith Coast. All right, so we're here with Keith Coast. Keith, you are the man on the street for Live from the World Shedquarters.
That is true. That is me. I am on the streets now.
Yes.
I feel like I've been kicked out onto the streets. It's kind of what I feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
But it seems like it's kind of hard to be a man on a street nowadays.
It is. There's no people, and if there are people, they don't want to come near you. It's weird, man.
It's crazy times. But now that you've kind of gotten used to it, do you think your job will change a bit when people are back on the streets?
You know, it's funny. I think this whole pandemic has changed. I really think this is one of those events in history that is going to change everything. And I think a couple things. I think now we're going to see a lot more germaphobes. I think we're going to see a lot more people wearing gloves and face masks, and I think the social distancing thing, I think it's going to stick around. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it is now. And I say bad, it's good. It's good. It's a good thing. I'm just saying people are pretty, and for good reason. They're on guard right now. And so I don't know if me having a microphone and shoving that microphone into their face is probably going to be okay with people. I don't know.
Yeah. You might have to connect everybody's ear pods to one single recording source.
Right.
So that everyone can be mic'd and be distant as well.
Well, you and I are both balloon twisters. And I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know how many people are going to want a balloon that we blow into anymore. like I don't know if we're going to be able to put our lips onto a balloon, blow it up, and then hand it to a child. I think people are going to be like, that's disgusting. This is 2021. Use a pump, buddy. So, yeah, everything has changed, man. Everything has changed.
It is, including how we hear things. You used to have giant headphones, and now you have small.
No, man, I'm old school, man. Look at these cans. Look at these. I love these things.
Yeah, and
now I'm an over the ear kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm wired in just like Nick was last night.
But, yes, I gave him a hard time. I felt like everybody on the World Shedquarters last night, everybody had on AirPods except for Nick. He had the old Apple leash on. And, man, we need to get him some more tips so he can afford some AirPods.
Yep. That is Venmo. I'm Taylor Hughes.
That's right.
Yeah. Although maybe that's Nick's unique take on having a listening device in his ears.
Well, I see you're wearing them tonight too, man.
I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
You know what? I'm all for being different. I had the AirPods. I do love them. I had the wired ones like what you have on, only because I always traveled, especially on the airlines. It seems like I needed to have the one with the 1/8-inch jack for the airplane to watch movies. And then I had to have the same kind with the lightning connector for my phone, and then whatever. It just got so complicated. But now I do a lot of video editing and stuff like that, and I like these over the ears. So kind of drowns everything out a little bit more. So, hey, man, everybody's different. And if Nick wants to rock the wired, AirPod those are earbuds, right?
I think so, yes.
Earbuds, iPods, our AirPods.
iEars.
iEars. I don't even know anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks for being here with us on Talking Shed, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Absolutely, man. Hopefully I'll be back out on the streets, chasing people down, shoving microphones in people's face masks. Maybe that's what I should do. I should get a little face mask for the microphone, Rob.
Good idea.
We're on to something. All right. Thanks, Rob.
Awesome. Thanks, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Well, one of the unexpected stars of last night's show was the ham that was cooking in the Hughes household. And we want to know what you think. Do you think the ham tasted good or very good? You can text good or very good to either Nick Paul or Taylor Hughes, and we're pretty sure that they won't know what you're talking about. We'll have the results later in the show. But now we want to go to magician John Armstrong. Hey, so thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here. I always wanted to do and be on the after show. I mean, it's such an honor to be on the show itself. But to be actually on the after show, honestly, is probably a better offer and probably a bigger honor, honestly.
Well, awesome. We're glad to have you here on Talking Shed. So you performed some magic for us last night.
Yes, I did. And I feel like Taylor has hit upon what is going to be the newest, probably the greatest new magic technique that has come out of this pandemic, and that, of course, is the title card over the effect. I mean, yes. It's like,
that definitely takes the pressure off of you guys to make everything look clean.
Really does. And not only that, I mean, it harkens back to like the days of like radio magic where you just describe miracles in your own voice. Here, like it's like, hey, look what I'm doing, and then the big huge logo, it just takes care of all the work for me. I think they've done something huge here.
Yeah, we're definitely in a new era of performance. So this is uncharted territory. And do you think that this is something you'll be able to incorporate in your live shows once those return?
Yeah, I think what I'll have like basically like stage hands hold up very large signs, very similar to the signs that you see people twirl outside of tax preparation places, or trying to like sign spinners who are trying to advertise a big huge condo development. And I would just have someone come out and like bring out the sign, and then I just do the magic behind the sign, and I get the credit for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great live thing to be able to do.
Yeah, that sounds really promising. But that wasn't the biggest thing in the show last night. There actually was something that kind of trumped everything else in the show, and that, of course, was the ham.
Oh yeah, the ham. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. How can you not have more, just more like, empathy, more, sort of pathos, the emotional connection with anything other than ham? I mean, you're obviously not going to have with either of the two hosts. I mean, essentially, Nick and Taylor are just, they're just people. But ham, we need to know what's going on with the ham.
Yeah, we weren't sure if it was going to be ready or not. It needed some more time. But thankfully, Katie was tending the ham the whole show. And
I mean, Katie is really the star and backbone of the show because she's the one who's taking care of the ham.
Yeah, which we all ended up caring about in the end. So I think there's definitely going to be a big future for this ham.
I believe as well. I think this ham has stardom written all over it, as long as it's at the proper temperature.
Definitely. Well, cool. Thank you, John, for joining us here. And hopefully we'll see you and the ham next week.
Awesome. I hope so as well. Take care.
All right. Bye. Thank you, John. Now, let's get back to the results of our poll, in which you were asked if you thought that the ham tasted good or very good. 43% of you thought that the ham tasted good, and 57% thought that the ham tasted very good. So hats off to Katie Hughes, who was tending the ham the entire show. Now, let's go to magician Robert Ramirez, who was also on the show last night. All right, so thanks, Robert, for joining us here on Talking Shed.
It's wonderful to be on. Hopefully I'll be asked a second time after 4 episodes.
Definitely. So you were on last night, but you almost didn't make it on because there was some confusion there for a bit.
Yeah, it's almost like they thought it was going to be easy to do it without rehearsing it, and boy, were they wrong.
Yeah, and couldn't even figure out what your name was.
Yeah, that's the worst part about it. Is it's always the same thing. When we did it
Yeah,
last time and they called me, it's the same username always. It's always the same.
that's why I think every business card should have your name, your phone number, and your Skype name.
100%. People, you would get more work doing that.
Hmm. Now, you performed a pretty awesome card trick last night, and there were cards all over the place, all around.
They still are.
Yes, haven't cleaned those up yet.
No.
But you did this trick, and then you let everybody know how they can learn it.
Yes,
too.
they can learn that trick because it's very simple to do. Anybody can do it. There's no sleight of hand really involved, and it's really kind of a fun thing to do. You can do it over Skype, obviously. So it's really fun, and you could teach the kiddos since they're bored at home.
Yeah. So was this appearance just to plug that trick?
It was, and to drink my sorrows away. It's a new character I've come up with, which is the magician who, like, you think is fine in this, and just slowly he's not.
Yes. Well, art definitely imitates life. Well, we for all of our viewers, we have something very special that Rob. For free. We're going to give you the link for free where you can go and purchase.
Absolutely. It's going to be great. You guys get it. It's a wonderful gift that I'm giving you to have the opportunity to purchase it. So, click that link as many times as you want to the checkout, and you're just going to have so much fun.
Now, you also came out with another use for pants last night as well.
Yeah, so like let's say you're trying to sleep, you're laying in bed, and it's just so bright in the room, right? It's just, the moon is just shining in your eyes. If you take your pants, you can just put them around your. Let me show you. It's really great.
Okay.
It's really great. It's really great. It's a great thing. You guys are gonna love this. See, and then you just put them around your face. Boom, out like a light.
Yeah, and that also covers your nose and your mouth as well for all those people who are looking for a DIY blindfold.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and that's really helpful because a lot of us aren't really using pants right now, so it's I'm sure the pants appreciate feeling you having a use.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of sad pants when this is all over.
Yeah, the dogs are gonna have to get used to us not being home as much, and the pants are gonna have to get used to being on the body again.
Yeah, it's a lose win kind of situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being a guest here on Talking Shed, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, now we're going to go to somebody who was watching the show last night, Mr. Joel Ward. So thanks, Joel, for being here on Talking Shed.
Hey, thanks for having me, Rob. What's going on, man?
Of course. Now, you were watching the show last night, and you have been a guest on the show in the past.
This is correct. Yes, I think I was on his second show. So yeah, I was watching. I've watched them all. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. What was it like being in the audience? We had quite a surprise last night during the show.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was really fun being in the audience because no pressure. Like being on the show, I feel like there's a little bit more pressure, but I was just kind of chilling. I was drinking some wine. I was just typing away and pushing the like buttons and, maybe talking some spit. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. But then in the middle there, all of a sudden this ham comes into the play, and I think that really just took over the show.
The ham. Oh my God, that was crazy. Yeah, what was that all about? That was the show.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And they weren't sure if it was done yet, and then it ended up being done. I mean, Katie was there tending the ham the entire show, so good for her.
Yeah, totally. No, that was awesome. Yeah, that was really good. I'm glad the ham made an appearance, and You know, I kind of wish I got to taste the ham. You know, it was making me hungry when I was watching.
Yeah, especially considering, and Taylor didn't even know this, but it was National Glazed Spiral Ham Day yesterday, so quite a fitting
Whoa.
dinner.
Oh my gosh, who makes these holidays?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The card companies, I guess, trying to get in on that money.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
Now there was
awesome.
there was a bit of a controversy last night because Nick Paul, his website is
Yeah.
nickpaul.net. He couldn't get
Yeah.
the .com, and you
I
seem
know.
to be a little bit judgy on that.
Well, you know, .net. I mean, gosh, that seems like if you don't have a .com, like, are you really in business? I mean, I don't know. Is you know, unless you're like a .org or a .gov, but a .net, really? It's like, come on, Nick Paul, step it up. You know, step it up, Nick.
Yeah, maybe we can get a GoFundMe to go to this other Nick Paul's house and steal the domain from him.
Yeah, you know, I lost my joelward.com years ago, and I had to buy it back for $500 because it slipped away and someone else took it, and they knew that I was going to pay, and they charged me $500, and I paid for it.
Yeah, that can get costly and be quite aggravating. Which reminds me, I should probably go buy TalkingShed.com right now before somebody
my
backs
God.
that up.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah, and then you can sell it to Taylor down the road.
Yes, definitely. We all need ways to make money during this period of time.
For sure. That's
Cool.
awesome.
Well, thanks for being on here, Joel. And we don't like to let our guests leave empty-handed, so you'll be walking away with some ham.
Oh my gosh, a ham for me?
Yes.
Wow.
So send me your address and it'll mail you some ham.
Oh my God, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
The
wait.
real star of the show.
Week-old ham. That's going to taste so good.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting, and we'll see you next time.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Joel. We're now going to go to an audience call. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ham from Upland, California.
The famous Ham. Did you have any idea that you were going to be on the show?
No, it was a complete surprise to me. I was just sitting there in the oven, and Katie comes in and says, everyone's asking about me.
That's pretty wild. Do you have any plans now that you've been on the show?
No, I just wanted to feed the Hughes family.
Ah. Well, what's the inside of Taylor's stomach like?
Dark and acidic.
Thank you, Ham. Well, that does it for us here at Talking Shed. I want to thank my guests, Keith Coast, John Armstrong, and Robert Ramirez, Joel Ward, and of course, the Ham. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Be nice to each other. Don't text and drive. Stay inside. Thanks, guys.